Well, welcome back, everyone, and welcome to Thursday Night Live. If you happen to hear a fan running in the background, it's because I have to have it on or I'll melt. It's still very hot down here. I hope all of you are doing well, and I appreciate you being here. Let's see. There's retired Navy Rob, Jeff Davis, Peter, and Sneaky Pierre. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Appreciate it so much. Tonight, we're going to take a look at some early national banknotes. So, why not get to it? This first note is a Lazy Deuce. It's on the Second National Bank of Providence, Rhode Island. It's graded a 15. It is an original. It's from 1865. Let's take a little closer look at this. What Freeburg calls, let's see, woman holding flag. So, okay. I like it. The 2 looks like it's taking a nap. Let's see, based on the signature combination, this note was issued sometime between 1871 and 1873. So, let's take a look at the back here. I like this too. That vignette is titled Sir Walter Raleigh in England, 1585, Smoking Tobacco. I can't imagine how long it took to engrave something like that. Try to get a close-up of this seal. That's the seal of Rhode Island over here on the left. And of course, the eagle on the right. Charter number on this bank is 565. This note, as I said a moment ago, was from 1865, and before they started putting charter numbers actually on the banknote. So this one does not have a charter number on the note. So that over there. Take a moment. Let me take a look at the comments. Let's see. I would like again thank everyone for being here. Looks like we have a nice group. All right, let's keep going. This next note is an 1882 Brownback. It's on the National Bank of the Republic of New York, New York. So Big Apple, if you're here, that's your neck of the woods. This one is Freeburg 469. It's got a great portrait of Garfield on it. Like I said, this is a series 1882, so this is 1 year after Garfield was assassinated. This portrait is very similar to the portrait on the $20 gold certificate from 1882 as well. I love the signatures on this note, very bold. And based on that signature combination, this note was issued sometime between 1893 and 1900. One of the things that attracted me to this note is this, that 1000 charter number. I just think that looks so cool on the back of the note. Makes you think you have $1,000 bill or something. Here's that close-up of the seal of the state of New York. Again, you can't beat the color and the engraving on something like that. This one is graded 25, which is a very good grade to me. It looks a little better than that, but Anyway, by PMG. Let's see. Retired Navy Rob says he loves the brown backs. Dean says he likes the cool 1000. Welcome, Dean. Thanks for being here. Says he likes the portrait and the beard. 667 Hod says he thinks it looks nicer than a 25 as well. I think you're right. It's much better than a brown back if you can get it in a good grade, or in any grade really. Now, this next note is one that I picked up in a recent heritage auction. It's on a hometown bank, the Carolina National Bank of Columbia, South Carolina. This is a $10 brownback, also in 1882. It's graded 15 by PMG. Now, you remember a couple of weeks ago, I did a video about some national banknotes that I have from Columbia. Well, I also have one from a third charter from this same bank. I'll show you that again in just a moment. But let's take a look at this one up close. You've got Benjamin Franklin, let's see, drawing electricity from the sky with key and kite. It also has a date on there, 1752. Let's go over here to the other side. This is described as Liberty soaring on an eagle, clutching lightning in her hand. So this one is dated 1888. I was very, very lucky to get this note. If you remember, I told you there are only about 30 nationals known to exist today on this bank. And of that number, only 2 of them are these $10 brownbacks. So as far as we know at the moment, there's only one other $10 brownback from this charter number. And there are only 3 $5 brownbacks. In South Carolina, the brownbacks are pretty short supply generally. There are less than 80 of them known in the entire state. So just to have one of these in my collection is a treat, but to have it from my hometown is really special. Now, I'm not a big fan of the seal they're using here. That is supposedly our state seal, but that palmetto tree looks pretty sick to me. But anyway, that's what was there. And have a different version of the American Eagle. I think I mentioned this is a 15. It says Freeburg 483. Now, one other thing I'd like to mention is this signature here. It's W.A. Clark, which stands for Washington Clark. Now, what's significant about this gentleman, he was a collector, a currency collector himself, and he wrote the first serious work on South Carolina obsolete currency. And his book was published in 1922, which also included pictures. So that was quite an achievement at that time. So he's well known among collectors in this state. So it's kind of cool to have his signature as well. Let me take a look at a moment over here at some of the comments. Sneaky Pierre says, so many banks, very common to have low populations for all of these. Nature of the beast. Yeah, it's good for you getting your hometown. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Retired Navy Rob says, hometown rock. Hometown note rock. I'm sorry. Jeff Davis says, congrats. 667 Hod says that's actually Ben Franklin's son. So that's cool to know. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you very much. Dean says, great pickup. Yeah, I was very lucky to get this. It's very, very special. So what I'll do is, of course, I had to pull the one out. I've already shown you this one, but this is a series 1902, but I thought it just had to be shown again with the one with the same charter number from the same bank. Sorry for the glare, of course. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll get lucky and get one more sometime. You never know. Never know. I hope all of you are doing well. I did pull out the picture of the bank. This bank building, unfortunately, no longer exists, but it was on Main Street in Columbia for many, many years. I think it's kind of fun to pick this kind of stuff up too as you go along. I would like to mention, left it under here, but anyway, we'll move out. I do have a website, scobsoletes.com. It does focus primarily on South Carolina obsolete notes, but I am expanding it. I'm adding things to it. If you look down the column on the left side, down toward the bottom, you'll see a link to something that says other states, and you'll find pictures of a number of obsolete notes in my collection. So always appreciate you giving me some feedback on that. Anyway, let me take one last look at the, let's see. Keystone Stacker, welcome Keystone Stacker. He says, gorgeous notes. Thank you very much. Yes, Hyde says old postcards are cool. Thank you, Dean. He likes my website. Thank you so much. Well, that's about all I have for tonight. I should have another box of notes to open next Thursday night from PCGS. So if all goes well, I'll have another 20 notes to show you next week. I hope all of you have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Good night, everybody.